Hello class! Today we are going to review what we've learned about money, and then we're going to go over what's going to be on your test tomorrow. So to review, you should already know the values of the coins and bills that we use, how to write money using either the dollar sign or the cent sign, and how to solve word problems that are adding and subtracting money. If you don't know how to do any of those things, if any of them are looking fuzzy to you, go back over your notes, watch the previous videos, look at your worksheets, or go click the links that are on our class website and review. So now we are going to review the types of questions that are going to be on your test. So the first question is going to look like this one. If I had 3 pennies, 2 nickels, and 1 dime, how many cents would I have? So to solve this problem, we're going to draw a picture. So we're going to have 3 circles, and we'll put a P in each of those for pennies. We have 2 nickels, so we'll put an N in those, and we have 1 teeny tiny dime. And we'll just put the D above it because it won't fit inside. And we know that we have all 3, so we're going to add these together. So now we need to look at how many cents each of them is worth. So pennies are worth 1 cent each. Nickels are worth 5, and dimes are worth 10. So now we want to add these up. 1 and 1 and 1 gives us 3. 5 and 5 gives us 10. And then we can bring down the 10 from the dimes. So if we add these together, we have 10, 20, 3. So our answer would be 23 cents. So now the second part of the question is to write that answer in 2 ways. Obviously, the first way is the way we just wrote it, 23 and the cent sign. The second way is to use the dollar sign. So remember, you have to put the 0 and the decimal point, and then 2, 3. So these are the 2 ways that you can write 23 cents. Now let's look at some word problems. If I added that 23 cents to my piggy bank, which already has $2.47 in it, how much money would I have? So step 1, we want to write our problem. So we know that we've got the 23 cents that we counted earlier, and we're adding it to our piggy bank. The piggy bank has $2.47 in it. Step 2 is to add. So we're going to add these 2 numbers together. So 7 and 3 is 10, and we'll carry our 1. 4 and 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7, and then 2 plus 0 is 0. Step 3 is to bring down our decimal point. Remember, to write the actual answer, you have to write it with the dollar sign. Otherwise, it will not be right, and you will lose points on the test. So now let's look at the last problem. If the toy I want costs $5, how much more money do I need to save before I can buy it? So step 1 for this, we're going to start with the $5. And we're trying to find out how much more money we need, so we'll subtract the amount of money we have. And in the last problem, we discovered that we have $2.70. So then for step 2, we want to subtract. Now 0 minus 0 is just 0, but then we have to borrow because we can't take 7 from 0. So 10 minus 7 is 3, and 4 minus 2 is 2. Step 3 is to bring down that decimal. So then we rewrite this answer as $2.30. So now let's talk about what your test is going to look like tomorrow. There are going to be 4 sections. In the first section of the test, you're going to see pictures of coins and bills. And you're going to write how many cents they are worth. So if you see a penny, you would write 1 cent. If you see a quarter, you would write 25. The second section is going to be pictures of money, and it's going to ask you how much is there, and then to write that value in 2 different ways. So it's going to be just like the first 2 questions that we did in our review today. So you can go back and watch those again if you need to. Make sure that you draw your pictures and show it just the way I did. You have to show your work or you're not going to get full credit. The third section is going to be problems about adding and subtracting amounts of money. They will already have the amounts of money written down for you. All you will have to do is add or subtract. Make sure you don't forget to bring down your decimal point and add your dollar sign to your answer or it won't be right. The fourth section will be word problems that talk about adding and subtracting. And we'll do those just the way that we did these last 2 problems in our review. So take tonight to study, look over any notes you have, and practice, and then I'll see you in class tomorrow for the test. Good luck!